Are you traveling in and out of Switzerland via Geneva? Then this video is meant for you because I will be guiding you around Geneva Airport, starting from its arrival halls to its departure gates, so you will whiz around the airport like a pro. If you have yet to subscribe, click on the subscribe button for more informative Swiss travel guides like this. Just arrived in Switzerland, in Geneva. I'm just on my way towards the baggage area to collect my luggage. I'm gonna pass through this gate and you can't turn back anymore. It's very good to collect your luggage. Trolleys are here, so if you have heavy luggages, you can just pick them. Also check your belt number based on the flights. And the luggages come pretty quickly. If for any reason your luggage doesn't arrive, you should head to the Swiss port. There's a counter here where you should give them your ticket when you first check in your luggage, and they will be able to identify your luggage and hopefully return it back to you. If for any reason you need to withdraw your money, there is an ATM cashier and you can maybe withdraw some francs. As you know, Switzerland is not a European country, so they don't use the euros. I just picked up my luggage. Okay, here you go. So once you're out at the arrival hall, if you're heading towards the train station, you should be heading to the direction of your left, and that would be where the Geneva Airport train station is. If you walk out of the arrival hall, you will also see the taxi stands, but in general, I do not recommend you to take the taxi in Switzerland because they are extremely expensive. You're better off taking the trains. So now I'm at the train station, and this will be the first point where you can see the departure timings of the different trains. So it also clearly indicates the different stops and also the voie, which is the platform that you should go. If you have already purchased a Swiss travel pass, then there is no need for you to get a train ticket. This only applies if you have the full fare or the half fare card or other train passes. This is how the ticket machine looks like. You can choose the destinations that you're heading to. The most common ones are here. Let's say I'm going to Montreux, and it gives me all the different train timings and also the prices. Let's try this for example. And if you have a half fare card, you should indicate so. And also choose the correct class that you have bought your tickets for. For example, if you're on a second class and a half fare, this is the price that you have to pay. This is also the same if you are buying for other passengers, you can also indicate so. And also for children as well, which is free. If you have not purchased any of your travel passes, you can head directly to the train station counter. The train office, which is right here, and you can purchase your travel passes directly at the counter itself. So some of you are usually coming on a long flight and arriving in the morning, and if you're feeling hungry, you can head to the supermarket, which is right in front, which is where I'm going to bring you now, and you can get some breakfast. The Migros supermarket is quite big, but the most convenient items are placed nearest to the entrance for quick access, so you can grab things like your sandwiches, salads, cakes, coffees, all to go very quickly. So the train has just arrived, and let's just head to one of them. You should always take note that you're taking the right carriage. So this one is a first class carriage. So if your ticket is only for the second class, check for the numbers and make sure you're going to the right one. It's time to leave Switzerland, and we're now at the check-in, located at the first level above the arrival hall. Most of the check-in counters from major international airlines are located right in the middle, but if you happen to be taking a budget airline out, say EasyJet, the check-in counter is further away on the left-hand side. Before you check in, always make sure your luggage is within the size limit permitted by the airline. Once you're done with a check-in, head up towards the departure hall on the second level, where you will also find a pharmacy and a food court. Get ready your boarding pass and passport and prepare for the security check. I find the security check at Geneva Airport pretty efficient and fast. Most of the time I'm done within 10 to 15 minutes, but to be on the safe side, I suggest that you arrive at the airport at least 2 hours before your flight. Once you're done with the security checks, you have your last chance to do some shopping inside the transit area, and this is where you will find many shops selling clothes, chocolates of course, and numerous luxury boutiques for watches, including Rolex. Well, they always have watches on display, but unfortunately they are never on sale, so I think your chances of getting a Daytona in Switzerland is quite slim at the Geneva Airport. When you're traveling to countries that are within the Schengen zone, like other parts of Europe, you are usually at this side of the gate. Whereas if you're doing international travel to other countries, like say back to Singapore or to UK, etc., you are usually at this side of the gates, because this is where you will need to pass through the borders and custom controls. Whereas for the gates here, you don't have to. So normally, if you're going back, for example, to Singapore, you should be heading to this gate on the right. If you're feeling hungry, you can grab a bite at the Montreux Jazz Cafe, and just right opposite is also the Springly Chocolate Boutique, where you can get some great souvenirs for your loved ones back home. Otherwise, other great choices are stationeries from Caran d'Ache and more local chocolates like Fabergé. There is also the duty-free section where you can do some shopping for local wines, fragrances and makeup. So if you're looking for where to do your tax refund, it's right at the escalator next to the duty-free shop. So let's go up and see how it is. The tax refund office is at the far end on the floor above the transit area. If you want to receive your refund by credit card, simply drop your tax envelope into the box here. Otherwise, if you would like to receive your refund in cash, then queue up at the counter. This floor is also where the airport lounges and the smoking lounges are, and there is also a mini work area in case you need to use your laptops or charge your phones. Heading to the gates now, and you'll see on your way there is going to be tons of advertisements for watches and wealth management and properties. This is Switzerland for you. And that's the end of this video on a virtual tour to Geneva Airport. I hope you found this video useful for navigating around the airport. So for those of you that just arrived in Switzerland, have a safe and fun trip. And for those of you returning back to your home countries, have a wonderful journey back home. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!